my friends. It's especially hot here in Rhode Island. I don't know if it hit 100 today or if that was yesterday, but it hit hot enough that I wanted to stay inside and revel in the air conditioning. But I did have to go outside every now and then, and it was miserable. And I'm a whiny little, whatchamacallit, because of the humidity. I'm fragile. All right, my friends. I have some songs that I'd like to sing for you, and I can see that in the chat that Kat has said that you can hear me. So I'm going to have a sip of this. And I'm going to play a song. I really like this new orchestration of this. It's so fun to play. Would you fly with me on a one-way trip to Mars? Just you and me, red sand and the stars. We'll be king and queen from bottom to top of acid pits where the water once was, on a planet inhabited entirely by robots. On Mars. Would you fly with me on a one-way trip to Mars? Every moment more dear, the world would be just ours. With time and air in short supply, it's too late to ask ourselves how or why. Might as well give spirit a cheerful high five and wave to the camera on Mars. Oh my God. Would you fly with me on a one-way trip to Mars? You could share my last breaths, and I would share yours. The adventure of a lifetime, our own little kingdom, a new paradigm. And when we die, we'll leave behind a planet inhabited entirely by robots and ghosts on Mars. Wow. My hands were like, no, we don't know these chords. These are not chords that I know how to play. Oh, I have a show, a convention in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania this weekend, and I'm playing in front of a bunch of folks, and I'm really looking forward to that. And yes, Mom, I did say that I was going to be coming in October. Some very dear friends of mine are getting married, and I'm going to go out there and I'm going to play some violin for them during the ceremony. And while I'm there, I want to see my moms. I also want to see some of my friends, and I also want to play a show. I see Jeff says that Soul Food is remodeling. I have already sent them an email, and if they've got a stage space for us, we'll do it. And if they don't, then we'll find someplace else. Yes, violin. So I am now taking violin lessons again. It's been almost a year and a half since I touched my violin, and I'm working with a teacher who teaches using the Alexander technique. And the Alexander technique is a way of approaching movement and the ergonomics of your body to make sure that whatever it is that you're doing it in as healthy a way possible. So if there are any bad habits, any posture habits, anything that gets in the way of what you do, and I have some of those, the teacher will help me figure out how I need to change and what I need to do in order to avoid that being a problem. And I had my first lesson on Friday, and it was wonderful. She has helped me set my violin up a little differently. When I'll play my violin on one of these things maybe in a couple of months when I'm fully back in the saddle again, and I'll show you what I do differently. But anyway, I have a song. Oh, I was told there would be fire. I was told there would be brimstone. I was told these were the end times and the devil would be known. I was hoping to see the heavenly host, but I see no sign of the Holy Ghost as the engines of creation, oh, their mighty gears have slipped in this good, great, holy plan, ill thought out apocalypse. Then all I got was inflation, economic conflation of greed, opportunism, moral abdication, a war on sin you never win, shifting goalposts, speeding spin, ain't no one wrong and no one's right, so much dark you can't see the light as the engines of creation, oh, their mighty gears have slipped in this good, great, holy plan, ill thought out apocalypse. Air, earth, fire, water, the world is stopped to split. Famine, death, pestilence, war, y'all best get on with it. Our air is spoiled, our ocean's boiled, the cracks we're starting to see. So as we line up and rank on the Stygian bank, let the river roll eternally. Oh, I was told there would be fire, I was told there would be brimstone, I was told these were the end times and the devil would be known. Oh, I was hoping to see heavenly host, but I see no sign of the Holy Ghost as the engines of creation, oh, their mighty gears have slipped in this cut rate, poorly planned, ill thought out apocalypse. Song of the Year 2020. It is still 2020. We are still in March of 2020. No, we're not really still in March of 2020. We are beyond that. We have reached that timeless zone where everything is terrible. So I may have mentioned that I cut off my finger picking nails. Well, I found these new finger picks that simulate the way my fingernails work. The picks, they are let's see if I can put it, yeah, right here you can see that they're like little prosthetic fingernails. And actually I got it on the wrong finger. And the nice thing about them is I can play right-handed, but I can also put them on my left hand so that when I'm playing left-handed I can use them as well. All right, this is going to be the first time that I've done a performance with these things, so I'm doing this out of net. If I make any mistakes, be sure to point and laugh. All that is, all we do, all we have is one time through. These precious moments we know are true. One day will end, I'll still love you. If all we have is one time through, then walk with me, I'll walk with you. me here, my life begun. I'm home at last, but not at rest. In you, my love, I do invest. These promises and dreams come true. Walk with me this one time through. This one time through. I have a message on my computer that says my connection is unstable. Please wait while we try to reconnect you. It appears that I am not out on the internet. If someone could poke in the chat and say that you can hear me, because I really don't want to be... where is my other pick? I have a pick. Where is it? There it is. I don't really want to be playing if... Oh, you can hear me. Oh, good. That is good. I wasn't certain, but it's a bit choppy once in a while. All right. Well, I have promised a friend a banjo song. It's working. We just have thunderstorms rolling through. Oh, thunderstorms! Yay! All right. This is a twofer. This is a banjo song for my friend Sandra. And my friend Taryn, in case she happens to be out in the listening audience, this is for you. Take the wood, take the knife, set the blade and carve away all the pain and sadness. Cut it out, sand it down, build it to perfection. Arms, legs, fingers, toes, call it a brand new face. Eyes, ears and nose. This my new creation, child, one lacking sin. This my new... Oh wow, I just got thrown off because Scott said the Ultron song, and yes, this is totally the Ultron song. Let's try it again. This my new creation, child, one lacking sin, is a new emotion, wild, what lies within. No mortality or affliction, no cause for discontent, no doubt, no artifice, no lonely fear, only wisdom and charm. He's a simple little child, he's a little one, he can do nobody harm. Take the string, tie it off, articulate the joints, fingers move with intent. This my new creation, child, one lacking sin. This a new emotion, wild, what lies within. A heartless life is not to live, so I machine the beating clock. Placed within, it turns the sap to blood and animates the wooden block. I forgot a conscience clear. So will he to men or to monster steer? This my new creation, child, one lacking sin. This a new emotion, wild, what lies within. within. Immortality or affliction, no cause to discontent, no doubt, no artifice, no lonely fears, only wit, wiles and charm. Such a simple little child, such a little one, he could only ever harm. So it speaks, so it lies, so it speaks, and so it lies. Is my new creation shine? Oh, unlacking sin. Is new emotion wild? What lies within? All right. Oh, you know, I'm eyeing pretty much any Tesla project a bit nervously. I saw a video of a test where they were looking to see how well it avoided things in front of the vehicles, and there was one where they had it coming along, and they had like a little doll of a small child, and it just plowed right through the kid, and then it stopped. That does not give me that does not reassure me. There are a lot of people that I know and care about that I would just as soon not get plowed over by a Tesla. I mean, call me selfish, call me I don't know, whatever you want to call me, but I'd rather not. The idea of cars that drive by themselves without people being at the wheel kind of makes me nervous. Oh, am I in tune? All right. The world has too many hats, so I've heard it said. Of all shapes and sizes, there's a hat for every head. Happy hats for happy heads, sun hats for the sun, hats for when you're working, and hats for when you're done. And that one too many of hat, of mystery and dread, is the awful, terrible, dubious hat, the one that wants your head. It lurks in dark corners and hides under your bed. It waits for you away, then it leaps upon your head. It grips with teeth of felt, drags you out of doors, shows you off to everyone, you're helpless as it roars. I am the dubious hat, and this is now my head. I'll wear it now forevermore, I'll wear it until it's dead. The world has too many hats, so I've heard it said. Of all shapes and sizes, there's a hat for every head. Hats for sad heads, brave hats for frightened heads, confident hats for shy heads, and alas, all too often, the wrong hats for the wrong heads. And that one too manyth hat of mystery and dread is the awful, terrible, dubious hat, the one that wants your head. It lurks in dark corners, it hides under your bed. It waits for you to look away, then it leaps upon your head. It grips with teeth of felt, drags you out of doors, shows you off to everyone, you're helpless as it roars. I am the dubious hat, and this is now my head. I'll wear it now forevermore, I'll wear it until it's dead. After all that I have seen and read, and all that has been said, there is no hat in all the world like the one that's in your head. And if it fits, that's great for you, but if it don't, here's what you do. Find that dubious hat post haste and give that something new a taste. 'Cause that one too many of hat, of which much has been left unsaid, that not so terrible dubious hat just might be one that fits your head. All right, so these are going to take a little getting used to. I like that I can strum down with them. I can go up and down with them, which is nice because other kinds of other kinds of finger picks, if you try that, they'll get caught and then slip off of your fingers, and that we can't be having. All right, you know, it would be a whole lot easier with the whole fingernails thing if I didn't insist on swapping back and forth between right-handed and left-handed guitar. And speaking of which, one of these days I am going to be performing on my left-handed guitar because there are a couple of songs that I have written for my Suddenly Southpaw project that I feel would be a little weird to play right-handed. Southpaw Blues is one of them. And I feel like Light at the End of the Tunnel really does want to be played left-handed because there is the line, I'll play my guitar left-handed, and it would be, I don't know, it feels somehow cheating. So I have begun the process of all the groundwork for recording the Suddenly Southpaw album, and I intend to record each song is going to have me playing left-handed guitar on it. There will probably be other instruments as well. So, but I figure I got to stick with the plan. Stick with the plan. Glass, watch the sands flow down. Flip the glass, watch the sands flow down. Flip the glass, watch the sands flow down. Minutes turn to hours and the days go round. Minutes turn to hours and the days go round and round. Slip down the dunes of memory. I can see your footprints flicker endlessly. You're traveling through time. You're traveling in your mind without me. You're traveling through time. You're traveling in your mind without me. Traveling in your mind without me. Traveling through time. Traveling in your mind without me. And then comes momentary recognition, a flash of sound and clear cognition. Eyes that burn in pleading prayer. Then fleeting ghost, the moment's gone, lost as wasteland scouring storm wipes the present from your mind. And you're traveling, falling back through time. You're traveling and leaving me behind. Let me stay with you there. Flip the glass, watch the sands flow down. Flip the glass, watch the sands flow down. Flip the glass, watch the sands flow down. hours and the days go round. Minutes turn to hours and the days go round and round. Slip down the dunes in front of me. You're traveling, oh, so lonely. You're traveling through time. You're traveling in your mind without me. I am really liking how the guitar is sounding. I had a set of heavy gauge guitar strings on last week, and I just kept feeling like it sounded really muted, and it was kind of dull. This I've never had these strings on there before. I tried a different kind. It's like I used D'Addario as the brand that I use. This is a different kind of medium gauge guitar string, and I'm really liking how it's sounding. All right. Yes, Mr. Scott Gardner. It does sound loose and airy. It sings. All right. This is a song called Stardust. Once I burned a phoenix bright in molten waters, exuding light. Oh, Taryn, hello! I'm totally stopping this song so I can say hi to my friend Taryn. Oh, she has for the past couple of years has had internet that hasn't allowed her to watch the show, and I'm hoping that she can see this one. All right, here we go from the top. Once I burned a phoenix bright in molten waters, exuding light. You were there, my lover true. How high the heat of me and you, supernova dwarven might, unblackened hold and endless night, chemically timed with gravity's hold, so we collapse to then explode. And you, my dear, and me, my dear, are we, my dear, till we return once more to stardust. Scattered my love across film noir, hopes of dust but settled hours in earthen vessels, beating hearts with starry eyes of blue and dark. In you, my dear, in me, my dear, are we, my dear, till we return once more to stardust. Oh, that's not how it goes. Let's try that again. Sorry. There it is. Oh, find my dear in cosmic sphere. I recognize your atoms, mine as you to me, so I am thine. Lucky chance or fate's direction, forged again in love's convection. In you, my dear, in me, my dear, are we, my dear, till we return once more to stardust. So, for a lot of my songs, in fact, I can't think of, well, very few songs actually are entirely of my own doing. I love collaborating with all of my friends. Songs that I've collaborated with Dogwood, with my friend Mike, with just all different people. And for the Antikythera Mechanism album, and for some of the Mother Matrix, my two main songwriting collaborators are my lady love Tempest and my friend Alyssa Rosenblum. And Alyssa has was very much a part of the song Stardust. She is a scientist as well as a poet, and so if there is any scientific accuracy in any of my songs, you can lay the blame or the credit for that at Alyssa's feet. So the first lyrics song that I wrote was Geppetto's Lament, and I wrote the first draft of it, and I sent it to Alyssa, and she came back with, "That's pretty good, son, but I made a few changes. What do you think of the changes?" And the changes were spot on. All right, so I understand that yesterday was the day of cats. I don't know, it's like Mother's Day and Father's Day and Cats Day. I think it was just something like that. So a song about cats was requested, and that's what I got. Heaven is a kitten in your lap. Heaven is a kitten in your lap. Little tiny fluffy beast having a nap. Heaven is a kitten in your lap. Big round eyes full of love and madness, chasing and stumbling down the stairs. Paws turning, slashing, hustling and biting, till he settles down to chew your hair. Heaven is a kitten in your lap. Heaven is a kitten in your lap. Little tiny fluffy beast having a nap. Heaven is a kitten in your lap. Brings you a mouse with guts all about. He struts round and round, oh, he's ever so proud. It's a god-awful mess, but he loves you so. You clean it all up and then you give him some love, because heaven is a kitten in your lap. Heaven is a kitten in your lap. Little tiny fluffy beast having a nap. Heaven is a kitten in your lap. He walks in the room with a gleam in his eyes, checking it out, he's a hunting flies, leaping and bouncing up in the air, and after biting and crunching, they're no longer there. Heaven is a kitten in your lap. Hope the sky radiates. Heaven is a kitten in your lap. Little tiny fluffy beast is having a nap. Heaven is a kitten in your lap. Proud little Nimrod's calling for mom. Belly full of flies, he's looking for love. Crawls up her leg with big sharp claws. He curls up soft and sweet like a dove. Oh, heaven is a kitten in your lap. Heaven is a kitten in your lap. Little tiny fluffy beast is having a nap. Heaven is a kitten in your lap. Silent and deadly, he releases a cloud, and all you can do is gag out loud. The soft and snuggly, he's asleep. So in that cloud, you're gonna sleep, because heaven is a kitten in your lap. Heaven is a kitten in your lap. Little tiny fluffy beast, he farts in your lap. Heaven is a kitten in your lap. Heaven is a kitten in your lap. Heaven is a kitten in your lap. Little tiny fluffy beast is having a nap. Oh, heaven is a kitten in your lap. I understand that goes for puppies too. But alas, I haven't had a puppy in so long that I honestly don't know how puppies and flies interact. And I haven't had a dog bring me a rat with guts kind of spilling out. I had a cat. My high school cat did that 3 days in a row. And every time I'd walk into the bathroom, and there in the middle of the bathtub was a rat with the choice bits pulled out and set aside. So there's a liver. Oh, how nice. And every time I saw that, I got mad and I yelled at him. And after the third day, I went to my stepmom and I said, he's leaving things. And she said, well, did you thank him? And I thought, oh. So the next morning when he left me with another rat, I picked him up and I loved him and I said, thank you. And that was the end of it. I imagine this cat was like, what the hell is wrong with this guy? I keep bringing him rats and he gets mad. Is it not the right rat? And well, eventually he found the right rat, and that was very happy. He was a good cat. Anyway, my friends, take care of yourselves, drive safe, take your multivitamins, hug somebody that you love, and I don't know, do something fun. Whatever that is, whatever you call fun. Listen to your favorite band, go to a concert, play a video game. I don't do something good. Anyway, I'll see you all next week.